the NBA is a tough business, and the Warriors just had one of the worst Sunday that they could possibly have. That loss to the Los Angeles Clippers really brought and exposed big problems that the Warriors roster have right now, and we're going to discuss the two main things here today. It was a tough game. I think the Warriors didn't stood a chance. Despite starting first, the Clippers led all the game, and we never were even close. Every time that we were getting close, we couldn't finish. We couldn't just tie that game or score to be in front. So the Warriors showed really that maybe we Warriors fans created expectations that were not real, and that those first two blowout games, they actually happened because we were playing with teams, against teams, that will not be real contenders. The Clippers last season were the number 4 in the West Conference. They were the first real contender we faced. And in our court, our opening night in the Chase Center, they really showed the world and the NBA League that the Warriors keep having the same problems that they had for the last 2 seasons. So when you look to this roster here, it's clear to everyone, it's no surprise that we're lacking size, right? We have an offense that is based on high volume shooting and moving the ball fast, moving without the ball. We have seen Moses Moody doing that, Buddy Hield. You see the players adjusting to the Steve Kerr system and how we play around Stephen Curry. But we will need to bring something different. Last night, Zubac, that is not one of the top centers in the league, let's be clear, but is a good player. He exposed Trace Jackson a lot, and Kevin Looney as well. Combined, Trace Jackson had 1 rebound the entire game. Kevin Looney a little bit later grabbed a few more and finished with 11. So 12 total. Zubac had 18, to not say the points. Put a double-double and dominated the ring and dominated the Warriors' defense, together with James Harden, obviously. The Warriors have been facing this size, and we spoke so much about it. Everyone spoke. It's like, I'm tired. Like, in reality, the Warriors fans are tired of it. Like, we keep listening that we have ways around it, and it's great why it worked. And I'm going to celebrate every victory here. I'm a fan. I'm not the GM. But when it doesn't, I'm going to come here and I'm going to roast it because it was a decision that I wasn't the one making it. So I have all the rights to be mad. I want to see size there. And I want to question some decisions that the GM Steve Kerr made when it doesn't work. The game was really bad. Like, beyond the size, the second problem that we had is, as we keep having it, turnovers, right? 21 turnovers on that game last night. And when you look to the type of turnovers, it's just being not taking care well of the ball and trying some slot passes, making extra unnecessary passes. Like, it feels like sometimes the Warriors, they try too hard to score. It's like they have to make too much effort to score. And when you watch some other teams, like, they score so easy. It looks like it's so easy for them to beat the defense. And for the Warriors, sometimes it looks like they have to make all the hustling, all the effort to score 2 points or shoot a 3. So Steve Kerr needs to adjust it. And he will have to adjust even more because now we have Stephen Curry out. Stephen Curry injured that ankle last night. And it's not the first time. But right now, he's a veteran, 36-year-old. We don't know how it's going to be that recovery. He was doing an MRI. By the time that I'm recording this video, there's not extra information on it. But he's expected to miss a few games. So he really needs to change. And I think it's the time to take advantage of that and try different things. Who can step up? Who's going to replace Stephen Curry, first of all? Are you going with Brandon Porzingis, D'Anthony Melton? What are you doing there? But then, like, someone else needs to step up. Jonathan Kuminga, like, let's be real. If he really wants to be a Warriors for life and get anywhere close to that max extension, he really needs to play much better than he's doing right now. Like, you look for those 3 games and you barely remember what he has produced. And you actually remember some flaws in the defense side. So the Warriors really, really, really got a shock reality last night. And it's frustrating. It's like back to 2023 season, same problems, new roster, same old problems. We're going to need to figure out something. And part of me, what I want to see is this guy being in the roster. Oh, he's a rookie. He's going to do mistakes. Yes. But what we have better right now? Look at that game last night, the lack of size. This is a 7 feet tall player that could at least try something different. And that's what I want to see. Like, you have someone, you're not going to count on Stephen Curry. Time to give the opportunity. Try something different. Like the Warriors and Steve Kerr, they keep insisting on it. And let's be real, we didn't make any effort to bring a center, a big guy to this team. We didn't. We tried Lauri Markkanen, is not a center. We tried Paul George, is not a center. Oh, we tried a little bit Karl Anthony Towns. Yeah, not that much. So the Warriors are heavily invested on not having this type of guy. It's just not working. And everyone is exploring that. How it's going to be when we face Jokic, when we face Antetokounmpo, when we face guys that are really strong, big, and that we will explore this weakness. Al Horford for the Celtics. We have suffered that. Like, I'm tired. As a Warriors fan, I'm tired of seeing us being exposed at our own home court. Like, do we want to be contenders? Do we want to save the rest of Stephen Curry lifetime as a Warriors? We need to do something different. This is not working. No Warriors fans wants to see us winning 40 games, 46 games. I want to see 50, 55, being a top 4, top 3 in the league, having home court advantage. It's just not working. The positive side of the Warriors roster this season, the real one that showed last night as well, a game that matters a lot more than against Blazers and Utah, it was Wiggins, 29 points. That's the kind of things that we want to see. Kuminga wants to get a max extension. You have to shine in the tough games. Kevin Looney and Trayce Jackson want to be the centers that will take this team. You have to shine against strong centers, not the easy games. But the Warriors need to change things if they want to keep moving forward and save this season. Because otherwise, we're going to be a bottom feeder. And that risks a lot of stuff, including not having Stephen Curry for the future. He already said that. So here's the rest of the October schedule. The Warriors rest today. They play tomorrow against the New Orleans Pelicans, Chase Center again. And then another game at the Chase Center with the Pelicans again. It's going to be another tough night. We have Zion, you have CJ McCollum, you have Brandon Ingram, that is a tall guy. So they will keep exploring that. I'm pretty sure I'm not the only guy that watched the game last night, and anyone in New Orleans will explore and know this weakness. Put pressure on our offense, make the guys rotate the ball and struggle. So the Warriors need to find solutions. Some guys need to step up and do something different. I want to know your opinion. Let me know what you thought about the game last night. What do you think the Warriors should do to improve? If you think that Quinton Post deserves more space, and if not, if the Warriors should do a trade for a center before February 16, let in the comments, would you like to see the Warriors going towards and bringing to the Bay Area?